Hello, design students. Hopefully, you got a good overview of how to use Google Drawings in the last video. And just a couple more things I want to show you that I think would be helpful for your logo. So, hopefully, you're in your CPS mail, or just to remind you how to get into this again, you're going to head over here to your drive. And then you're going to go ahead and we're going to create a new document, but it's going to be a Google Drawing. So, we're going to hit New. And we're going to go down, we're going to skip our regular Google Docs and go to More, and here's my Google Drawings here. Again, so one of the first things I want to do is I want to give my file a name here. So I'm going to call this my last name, Drawing Practice, and I recommend that you do the same. And I'm also going to do my page setup. So it's important also to do this right away before you do any work. For the logo, your teacher will specify the kind of specifications for that, but I'm just going to use a regular size sheet of paper for this. You want to do that because you don't want to set that paper size later, because then you could distort your artwork that you've already done, and you don't want that. Okay, great. Well, the first thing that I really want to show you that I think a lot of you are going to need for your logo projects is how to insert a picture. So let's do that. So I'm going to say insert image, and I'm just going to go out here to search. I'm going to say Senn High School, Chicago. And there we go. And there's a picture of Senn. I'm going to take it. Okay, great. So there it is, and it appears at the top of my page. I do want to show you like how the centering features work with this. So notice when I slide this over, so I've got this symbol here. When I hold down and slide left, okay, I got a red border. Right, I've got a red border here. And when I have it lit up in the middle, when it's perfectly centered, I have that vertical red line right there. Now, say I want to center it perfectly on the page, I can just drag it down, and you'll see I'm going to end up getting a horizontal center line as well. So I'm still dead on vertically centered and right there. So there, that's perfectly in the center. I don't want to do that with my picture. I just wanted to show you that. Okay, so the next thing, I'm going to have a little header on this, and this is another kind of good thing you might want to look for. Notice this checkered pattern here, if I didn't already mention that. That's an indicator that I've got a transparent background. It's helpful when you're importing images, and you're going to use collections of images together, that you search for something that's already transparent. So that's a PNG file is going to guarantee that you have that checkered pattern. You don't have to deal with a border. Okay, so there you go. Senn High School logo PNG. I'm going to switch to images. And then I'm going to go ahead and look and see. I'm going to go ahead and try this one. And it does have the check, so I like the looks of that. So now I'm going to say view image. And then I'm going to right click and I'm going to say copy image address. So if I copy image address, that means I have stored the address, like where that picture is. So I'm going to go in here now to Google Draw. I'm going to say insert image. I'm going to go by URL this time, and I'm going to say Control V. So that's the address where this file is stored. I'm going to say select. There it is. I'm going to slide that up here. Okay, great. How about, let's say this is for the Sensational campaign. I'm going to insert some word art here. Here we go. So word art's going to give me kind of bubble letter effect. So hashtag sensational. And how about an exclamation point? Okay, good. All right, so there it is. I can change the color of the letters up here. I'm going to choose like kind of a dark green. Okay, great. Okay, good. I might want a background that's maybe, I right click for that. So background, I'm also going to choose a light green. I don't know, that to me that seems a little too dark. Here we go, I like that. Okay, great. Now let's maybe put some kind of design around here. So I'm going to go up to shapes. Maybe I'm just going to use this circle or this oval to start. I'm going to show you how some of the centering works. Here we go. So now if I drag this around, I should be able to see how centered it is. So it's in the center this way. Obviously it's not in the middle of the page. So I'm just going to leave it right there. I know it's right in the middle this way and this way. Good. Okay, so now let me see. Maybe I want to put a shape inside that. How about a star? So I'm going to go down to callouts and I'm going to go for the star. And I'm going to see, can I put this inside there? You can always hold down Command when you're manipulating these things too, or Shift to keep the thing proportional. I'm not doing that right now. Okay, I think that looks okay. And then let me see, is there a fill tool I can use here to fill up this with a different color? Sure. And I'm just going to use the dark green. And maybe I'll make, not sure if I can make this piece light green or not without changing the whole thing. Okay, it worked. All right, so again, I've got this centered. I know that this, actually I should double check that. Make sure that this thing is dead center. Yeah, it is, how they both lit up. And I think that looks pretty nice. So that should hopefully give you an idea of some of the things you can do, like along with the stuff from the last video. And good luck on your logo.